Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second part of our week one lecture and lab for AI journalism. We're in this week one module here on Canvas. And if you click on this AI schedule, you will see our schedule right here. We're on Thursday, August 27th, getting started with AI part one. And our video will be right here. This first video will be here. And down at number six will be our second video, which is a short mini lecture. And a look ahead to week two, a few other reminders. So let's just get started here. A few quick announcements. If you just added into the class, make sure you watch week one, class one video that's up here under Tuesday on the schedule. Make sure you've watched this video and completed all the tasks that I asked you to there. Just as a reminder, our Medium and Blue Sky accounts, you need to add those, set up those accounts, post the practice story, and add the account addresses, to this list by Friday, August 28th, 9 a.m. That's for the fall 2026 AI and journalism class. Also, if you have a letter of accommodation or have a sports schedule with the athletic department, any other events, maybe it's a religious holiday or something, please send it to me by Friday at the latest. Friday at noon. I know it says today here, but make sure I have it by Friday. Our first in-person meeting won't be until Thursday of week three in SEO 1200. So next week, week two will all be recorded. And then Thursday or Tuesday of week three, we're going to be on Zoom, but we'll be live at 12:30. So we'll be in SEO 1200 on Thursday of week three. Finally, we'll get to meet in person. Just as a reminder, too, SEO 1200 is the 12th floor of the Science and Engineering offices. It's the tall building just south of the Daily Library. The bathrooms, I always make this announcement because it's kind of a weird brutalist architecture building. There are bathrooms only on floors 1, 2, 3, 5, and 11, but not on 12. What most students do and what I do is I just duck down the little steps, which are located about 30 feet outside of our classroom. You go down the steps to floor 11 and the bathrooms are right there. So you'll be all set when we get into in-person classes. I'm going to have you guys sign up too this week. Make sure you've done this by Friday of week one. Sign up for an AI tools presentation time. Now, don't panic. The presentations don't start for a few weeks. And you can sign up for it by clicking on this link here and going to the document. They start September 22nd. We're doing 2 students that day, and then 3 students for all these days, and then 4 on November 14th. We wrap it up just before Thanksgiving. So just put your name next to it. You don't have to decide what tool you're going to present yet. This little description up here kind of goes over it. It's just a 5-minute presentation about an AI tool that you're using or have used, learned about maybe somewhere. And it could be something, that you're using in schoolwork, your personal life, maybe you're using it journalistically. And you can present it live. You'll have it on my laptop. You'll email me the site the day before. So you can demo it, be able to tell us who made the app, what company or if it's an individual person, and then what the pricing plan is for it, if any. If it's all totally free, that's great. A few of the trainings, most of them will be in person in our classroom. There might be a couple of dates where we have to do it online over Zoom. Just make sure you show up to class or log in to Zoom 10 minutes before class so I can get you set up. So it's worth 5% of your overall grade. In the past, students have loved doing this. If you're got a little phobia about presenting in person, don't worry about it. They're very informal. And so it always becomes a good discussion because we kind of talk about the tools in among the group and students ask questions. And, it's really a fun time. People have come in and mixed music in the class with various AI apps. It's a lot of fun. And at the end of the semester, you'll have a full list. I'll fill this out. So each tool will be in here by the student's name. So you'll have a nice little archive of these really cool AI tools that you can take and start using yourself. I also write a little newsletter about it at the end of every semester. This is one from the spring of 2025 that I wrote. And I highlight, the students, that have, this was one, Henry, presented one called Eat This Much. Carl shared Cal AI. These were eating healthy apps. But we had people talk about all kinds of stuff, character AI, Word2, a bunch of different stuff in here. Some talked about hardware too, some talked about editing apps. I usually feature you guys in a newsletter at the end of the semester, which is kind of fun. So make sure you've signed up on this sheet. It is linked off of your class schedule that is up on Canvas and also on our Google Drive. If you click on it and can't get the links to work in Canvas, don't worry about it. You can always go in and download the document out of Canvas and then click on it and it'll take you in. Since it's a sign up, it's got to be on Google Drive because we can't type on Canvas documents, or they won't let you type on them, which is just crazy. They need to make it a little more interactive for the students. Also, just as a reminder, we talked about this on the Tuesday class. Set up free accounts for these AI tools by next Monday. You can click on the list right here, and it just lists, ChatGPT. At the time I'm filming this, ChatGPT 5.5 was the most recent version. You don't need to do the $20 a month version unless you want to. The free version's fine. Set up one on Claude, Perplexity, Microsoft Copilot. If you happen to have Microsoft login credentials, go ahead and log into it. We don't use it much in this class. Julius AI, you want to have that set up for free. We'll use that during data. Good image creation tools, Ideogram, Runway ML, Steve AI is good for video. We'll use Google Veo for that too. Notebook LM, which you can log into with your regular Google credentials. Midjourney costs $10 a month. It's optional if you want to split it with another student, so it's only $5 a month. If not, there's plenty of other free video or image creation tools out there. But some students really like Midjourney, so they want to have it. Some already have it when they come into class. Also set up a free Google Gemini 3.0 account for students. This will enable you to be able to use Google Flow, which has Veo in it, has Nano Banana in it. Those tools help you create videos and images for free in Google. It's a $20 a month value, so you get it for free as a student, which is fantastic. So make sure you've set up everything under number 3 and number 4 by the end of this week. There are also 3 free newsletters. I mentioned the Journalist Toolbox newsletter in our previous class, but a couple others that are really good to have. There's this one called Wonder Tools. It's a newsletter from a friend of mine named Jeremy Kaplan. He teaches at the City University of New York, CUNY. That's him down in the lower left-hand corner. They're a really nice guy. He shares not just journalism tools, but he also shares tools just kind of for managing your day-to-day life. He interviews a lot of people about tools and technology. And he does some really, really cool stuff in here. So subscribe to that newsletter. It's free. There is a paid version, but the free version's just fine. And also tools for reporters. This one's a little more journalism driven. And you can just, I'll hit skip for now. Maybe later, and then you can go in. This is written by Samantha Sunny, investigative reporter out of New Orleans. She's my writing partner for my data journalism book, and here she wrote about this cool tool called Fuzzy Lookup Add-in. This is more for data journalists, but she has a bunch of other stuff in here that's really useful. So make sure you've subscribed to both of those. They're both free, which is fantastic. And then of course the Journalist Toolbox AI newsletter that I write comes out every other Tuesday morning. And I do check to make sure you're subscribing to it. So I check you off as you subscribe to it. So, don't skip it. And the other 2 are optional, but highly recommended for this class because, they pop up in your, Wonder Tools is every week. Tools for Reporters is every other week, opposite my updates on my newsletter. So, it's not like it's flooding your email inbox with all kinds of crazy posts. So you have all kinds of cool stuff in there that you can follow. Make sure you're following me on Blue Sky once you get your Blue Sky account set up. When you're setting it up, make sure your image is here. Display name will be your first and last name. It defaults to the URL, so you don't want that. But just put your first and last name, and then the description. A couple sentences about yourself. I'm a senior communication major at UIC, and I run on the track team, or, something interesting up there. And make sure, because I do count off for that on assignments. We'll have you by, week 2, week 3 following each other, because you're going to add your account names to this little list here that's linked off of our syllabus and our weekly schedule. Just add your first, last name, Medium account, Blue Sky account there. You'll be able to just click through and follow all your classmates on Medium and Blue Sky, as well as me, because I've got my addresses up there too. I mainly use Medium for demoing software and teaching people how to post stuff. So don't expect too much from my Medium account. Also, and this is optional but highly recommended, at the top of my account in Blue Sky, I have innovators and journalism trainers, smart people in journalism list. And there's Samantha Sunny, who writes tools for reporters. Damon Kiso, who's a night chair at the University of Missouri. A lot of really smart people in here that you can click through and just click on follow by their name, and then you'll be following them. It's a good way to get your account up and running, and many times they'll follow you back if they see you're a journalism student. So it's a cool thing to do. And remember too, when you write your posts, always write the description first, then you post your link, and then the UIC digital hashtag. It's really important when you do these assignments where you're posting to the web, like this first story post that you're going to do. So, this Cassie Peterson's example: description, link, and hashtag. And you can see other examples in here too of how other people have done it. Make sure you're following the Redline Project too on Blue Sky. It's also linked off your syllabus and the weekly schedule. I think under week 1, class 1, the Tuesday class, that link is there. So that way you're all up to speed on the things that you need to have done by the end of this week, so you're prepared to head into week 2. It's very important. So, and to make sure, because I do check that this Friday at noon, or at 9 a.m., excuse me, that you have your first and last name, your Medium account, your Blue Sky here. If not, it's a 0 grade. So make sure you've got that done by Friday. If you're just adding in like Thursday or Friday of class, do email me and let me know, and I'll give you a couple extra days. But everybody else, has to have it in here by then. So that's it for this video. Our second video for this week will be these 2 lectures. They're very short mini lectures on getting started with AI and writing and editing for the web. So that's it for now.